Welcome everybody. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm really excited to share this practice with you and a little bit about gentle somatic yoga. So this is a practice that's a combination of therapeutic yoga and somatic movements that help to unwind a lot of the chronic tensions that we hold, bringing awareness to those areas so we can just kind of make that connection with them and discover how to release and unwind that tension that we might carry. And that creates this repatterning of the muscles and the nervous system that helps bring more ease to our whole beautiful bodies and minds. So, all that being said, we're going to go through a couple of the somatic movement flows today. And we're going to start with just kind of tuning in to see where we are starting this journey from. So I want you just to get nice and comfy. You're welcome to sit up onto that blanket if that feels better for your hips or back. And the legs can be crossed or extended out if that feels better in your hips. All right, good. So let's just rest our palms onto our legs. Go ahead and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose and just let it go with a soft sigh. We're going to do that a couple more times, finding a couple of cleansing breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Just taking a few moments to sink and settle in from your day, from your week. Shifting gears from any busyness of your day. And just feel as though you could gather in all of your thoughts, all of your energy, all of your attention here to this moment. The corners of your eyes softening. And just allow your awareness to drift gently down through your body. Noticing how you're feeling today. I encourage you to put aside what you know about your body. Kind of those common areas that like to talk to us, that we all know well. And for this next little while, let yourself become the curious observer. And maybe just noticing, discovering something new about yourself today. So tuning into the physical sensations of your body, maybe what is showing up in this moment. Just noticing. Tuning into your energy level. How does your energy feel today? Are you more tired? More present? Where is your focus and attention? Just think of all of this as this little information gathering expedition before we begin our journey, so we get a before picture of where we're starting from. We know that our brains learn through contrast. So when we know where we're starting from and we do these little check-ins along the way, we can become more aware of those subtle shifts and changes that might be happening. So let's just take one more breath here. Beautiful. Slowly blink your eyes open again. So our first somatic movement flow is called the Namaste flow, and it's just a really sweet way to get grounded in the moment. I kind of think of this as a little whole body movement massage. It just helps to repattern all of the muscles, the whole nervous system from head to toe. So we'll begin with the palms coming together in front of the breath in here. And as you exhale, you're going to press your palms forward like you're moving through thick molasses and kind of pressing out as you round your back. So tuck your chin in and just take a moment there to feel this opening across your back. Maybe feel your breath moving into your back body a little bit. Nice. And from there, separate the hands a little, lift the arms, lift the chest. Feel this lengthening upwards. Turn your palms out and just sweep them down through the space around you and reconnect palms to heart. Do that a couple of times and we'll weave our breath into it. So inhaling here. Exhale, press your palms forward as you round back. Just be mindful your shoulders don't pull up to your ears. Let them be soft and relaxed. On your next inhale, reach towards the sky. Feel this lengthening through your back. Exhale, sweep your arms down and around. Inhale, connect your palms at your heart. Now stay there and exhale and just feel this dropping in for a heartbeat. Let's keep going, closing your eyes. Let's breathe in. Exhale, pressing your palms forward, rounding through your back, opening the back. Next, inhale, lift the arms up, lengthening through the back of your body. Exhale, sweep your arms down through the space around you. Inhale, connect your hands together at the heart. Pause there as you exhale. Again, as you inhale, feel your breath moving out 360 degrees through your whole body. Exhale, press your palms forward, rounding back. Feel this connection between your breath and movement as you inhale and lift. And exhale, sweep down, just combing through the space around you. Inhale, connecting hands to heart. Exhale, pause and drop in. Resting here. Notice how you feel. Kind of notice this little afterglow, if you will, of that movement experience. Beautiful. Your palms down to your legs. Well, let's blink our eyes open. Your uncle and lean a little bit more. All right, stretch your legs out in front of you. And just shake them out a little bit, loosey-goosey, so we're relaxing all the way up into the hip joints, any tightness that might be there. And for you guys, you're going to take the end of your mat and just roll it up to you so that your feet can rest on the floor. All right, this is my favorite somatic movement flow. It's called foot sliders. It's like this little magic moment. And this just helps to unwind a lot of this tension that we carry through the upper back and neck. So a lot of our computer necks, our text necking, all of this kind of stuff. We want to open that back up, and it creates a little bit more length and ease through our whole back body. All right, so we're going to start with our before picture, and then we'll get our after picture. So go ahead and bend your knees. Just place the soles of your feet on the floor. And you can either wrap your arms around your legs, or if it feels better to hold on to the front, that is fine. Okay. We're going to lift through the chest, look up towards the ceiling, find a place where your neck is pain-free, strain-free, and just notice that spot that you can see too comfortably. Remember that. That is your before picture. And then come back to center. Good. All right, now your hands are going to come behind you onto the floor. So we're just going to kind of lean back and rest in the arms. They're like a little kickstand, so don't feel like you need to hold your body upright here. So relaxing through your torso. We're going to take your right leg and begin to slide your foot out only about halfway, so you don't want to extend that leg all the way out. Flex your foot, scrunch your toes, relax them, and slide that heel back in, and then lift just your toes pressing down through the ball, the foot, and the heel, and relax. So we're going to stay on that side. And again, we're going to slide that foot out. Flex, scrunch your toes. Yep. Relax them. And slide back in and lift your toes. Good. Now keep going. We'll do a couple more on this side. You're just breathing naturally. Make sure that you're not holding your breath. Sometimes when we start focusing in on something like this, we'll stop breathing. So make sure that you're breathing. And the key to these movements are to move slowly and mindfully. So take your time. Don't feel like you need to rush through that. Enjoy the journey. Let's do about one more here. Good. All right, let's get an in-between picture. So holding around your legs again. Let's lift an arch, looking back to where it's comfortable. Notice if your range of motion changed. And then come back to center. Did that change for anybody? It's so cool. I love it. It's my favorite thing. All right, let's do the other side. So same idea. We're going to slide about 8 to 10 inches out. Flex your foot. Scrunch your toes like a little bird on a perch. And then we release that and slide in and lift your toes. Kind of seals that in. Now keep going. And I'm going to encourage you to do that with your eyes closed. So you just get a little bit more of an internal experience. Moving and flowing through the space around you. Naturally. You might also just be aware of that sensation of your foot gliding on the floor, the feeling of the carpet underneath you. On your own timing, we're going to do that one more time. You come back in. As you get there, just pause and relax for a moment. And let's get our after picture now. So wrapping your hands around your legs. Find that little lift and arch. Notice where your range of motion is now. Come all the way back to center. And relax. Cool, right? Okay. So from here, we're going to come down onto our back, and I want to show you what this looks like before we get there. This is a movement flow, somatic movement flow called Model in a Runway. So we're going to channel our inner runway walker here. All right, so before we come down, let me just show you. We'll be lying on our side. And your knees are bent in front of your hips. Now you can either have this arm under your head, or if it feels better, just tuck a blanket there so that shoulder can be more relaxed. And you're going to place your roller between your knees and feet. And we're going to start with the hip, pressing the hip forward and back. So you can do this without the roller too, but I really like using this because it gives you a little bit more sensory information about what's happening here. So the hip is rolling forward and back. The knee is just gliding. And it starts to release the tension in the TFL and that lower back. So for lower back and hip pain, this can feel really good. So we're going to do a few at the hip. And then we're going to do a few of these with just the shoulder, rolling open and rolling in. So again, this is that slow, mindful movement. Okay. And then we'll put the two together, so feeling this coordination between the upper and lower body. So as your shoulder goes back, your hip will go forward, and as your hip goes back, your shoulder will go forward. And then we'll play with that a little bit. Before we get there, though, lay down onto your back, stretch all the way out. We're going to get a little before picture of how our body feels. Just let your legs fall naturally open. Let your palms turn up. Let your eyes close and take a deep breath and just let everything go. Take a moment just to notice how your body is situated on the ground. Like, what is the relationship between your body and the floor? Do you notice if one shoulder feels higher, more lifted off the floor than the other? Are you aware of any tension in your back that might be pulling you into an arch or twist your torso? Or does your back feel pretty relaxed here? Noticing your hips and if one hip feels higher or lower than the other. Legs, does one leg feel longer than the other? Bring that awareness back to your whole body on this next cleansing breath. From this position, go ahead and bend your knees, place your feet on the floor, and roll onto your right side. So you're just going to let that roller come right between your knees and your ankles so that your whole lower leg is supported. Your knees are bent in front of your hips. Hips are stacked on top of each other. Shoulders are stacked on top of each other. And place that left hand, that top hand, onto your hip for a moment so you can just kind of feel what's happening here. And I want you to think about what muscles you might be using as you press that hip forward. And you're going to slide the knee forward, the roller's going to roll underneath you, and then pull that hip back to your level of comfort. Good. And press it forward. And think, glide that hip back. Good. As we do a few more here, again, I'm going to encourage you to close your eyes so you can just get a little bit more internal experience of this movement. And notice, does it feel smooth as you rock forward and back? Is there any kind of jerking? Is there a little kind of feel? And it's just good information that your body is giving you on both accounts, the smooth movement or the slightly more rough movement. It lets you know where some areas might be less awake. Come back to center, pause in center, just take a breath. In Somatic Yoga, there's a term called sensory motor amnesia. And it just means that some areas of our body have kind of gone to sleep, either from chronic tension or an injury or maybe some scar tissue. And that's what that rough, kind of jagged movement is if you ever discover that. And it just means that that area is still a little bit sleepy. It hasn't decided to fully come along for the ride, but as we go through these movements, we begin to encourage those areas to come back to their full functional movement again. All right, so now just rest your arm down the length of your side, and we're going to take that into our shoulder. So kind of spiraling your arm open, spiral your shoulder blade back, opening up through the front of that shoulder and pectoral muscles, and then roll your shoulder forward and spiral it in and open up behind that shoulder blade. Good. And just do that a few times, rolling back forward. Just notice how that shoulder is feeling. Is there any icky, sticky tension in there? Is that movement feeling more smooth and fluid? Remember, this is a judgment-free zone. You are just being a curious observer, noticing what you notice along the way. And this next time through, let that arm completely relax. Take a breath and let it go. All right, let's connect our upper and lower body. So now press your hip forward and your shoulder back. Feel that opposition in that movement. Yup. And now glide that hip back and your shoulder rolls forward. Just take it a little bit for your brain and your nervous system to connect in with that movement. Hip goes forward, shoulder goes back. Shoulder goes forward, hip goes back. Good. Just sort of feel them passing by each other and notice what a comfortable range of motion is for you. And you may already be experiencing that. Maybe you can go a little more fully in each direction after you go through a couple of repetitions. Or maybe you can just move in the range of motion that you are moving within with more ease. I'm just going to take that one more time forward and back. And as you come back to center, pause. Find that moment of stillness. Take that cleansing breath and just let that movement and awareness sink and soak in. And just take a moment to get situated on this side. Knees and feet resting on your roller, knees in front of your hips. All right. So let's start with the hips. So again, placing your right hand on top of your hips so you can just feel a little bit more what's going on here. Let's start to glide that hip slowly forward and back. So just already start to notice how this side might feel any different from the first side. So this is that contrast that we're looking for that helps our brain and our nervous system learn new information, repattern old, habitual tension patterns. Good. Finding the comfortable range of motion, not feeling like you need to push through that to go deeper. Just where is the movement that feels good in your body today? We're going to bring the hips back to center. Pause for a breath. And slide your arm out down the length of your body, letting it just rest here on your side as you roll just the shoulder back. Think about sort of squeezing the shoulder blade in towards your spine. Feel that stretch, not even really a stretch, just this opening across the front of that shoulder. And then roll your shoulder forward. Feel that opening across the upper back. And exploring that rolling back, opening across the front of the chest, rolling forward, opening behind that shoulder blade. How does this side feel? Just notice. Do a couple more in the shoulder. Beautiful, everybody. Let that come to rest, take a little breath. Right, let's connect our upper and lower bodies. So feeling this coordination between your shoulder moving back and your hip gliding forward. So that little rotation through your body. And then glide your hip back and roll your shoulder forward. Just let your brain, let your nervous system connect with the coordination of that movement. And to me, this is what I call kind of an ooey-gooey movement, right? So it's just this ooey-gooey feel good in each direction. This little movement play. Yeah. Strain-free, pain-free ranges of motion. Now, keep going with this, and we're going to play with the tempo this side. So see if you can pick up the pace. It might feel a little funny, look a little funny, but just a little quicker pace as the hip and shoulder move in opposition to each other. And how does that feel different in your body to then activate those muscles a little bit more quickly? Yeah. Good. Is it easier to find? Is it more challenging to find? Just notice. Good. Do that one more time each way. And then bring everything back to stillness, rest, pause, take that cleansing breath in. This is where the magic really happens, is in this pause. Good. All right, just roll your roller off to the side. Come onto your back again. Stretching your body all the way out. Your legs just fall naturally open. Your palms turn face up. Eyes closed. And just allow your body to again melt down into the support of the ground beneath you. Now notice the contrast between the left and right side again. Let's bring awareness up to the shoulders again. Does one still feel higher or lower than the other if you felt that through our first body scan? How does your back feel in relationship to the ground beneath you? Noticing your hips, the length of your legs. Again, we'll take that whole body cleansing breath.